Hello, my name is Mikaela Buck. I'm in Reading and Writing English 1301. I am on project 3 now here where we're basically explaining what the literacy of our event is, how we would teach it, and the concepts of it, like what do you need to know to learn it, etc. Um, my literacy event was driving. I've done I've done where I've zoomed in on a certain part and then I've expanded on a certain part and I was just expanding it all in general. And so with driving, I learned how to drive by going to driving school. I was also taught when I was a little bit younger. I was driving on dirt roads with my aunt and then also my mother and as well as myself. My literacy sponsor, when I went to driving school, I didn't really. I can say it's a more of a hands-on thing that you have to with driving. We did do paperwork, we did copy down things, we watched the videos, but more of me driving more so on my own is what helped me. Um, you have students here, it's driving is a part of our everyday life, and you have students here who don't live on campus and that commute back and forth. And so they have to drive back and forth. And so in order, I mean, with driving, there's more to driving than just knowing how to operate the car. You have to know the roads, you have to know the signs, you have to know stoplights, you have to know, when you get on highways, you wanna make sure you're looking at the speed limit. There's a lot more to driving than just operating the car, hitting the brake, hitting the gas, switching gears, cleaning the car, etc. The certificate that I went to school, driving school for, got me my permit. The first 6 months, I had to wait another 6 months to get my driver's license. So I had my driver's license at 17. When I said that there was more to learning, there was more to driving than just learning how to operate the car and like the signs and etc. Say for instance, you're driving and you see a sign that has one lane and it has like another lane coming into it. That's a merging lane. So they're getting ready to come together and merge. You also have signs where they'll tell you like watch for ice on the bridge and this you have a curvy line on a sign that means the road isn't as straight as it should be, or you have signs where it say the road is narrow. You also have yield signs and you also have stop signs. So you have to know how to read those signs, what those signs mean, stoplights as well. They're simple, but they always cause accidents because people always try and run yellow lights. For instance, a green light, you're good to go, straight away. Yellow light, you want to slow down and get ready to stop. And people always try and run them, and so that's how we get into wrecks majority of the time. Everybody knows the red lights mean stop. But say for instance, you have a green light. I'm one car. The phone is another car. And this car, their light is green. My light is also green, but neither light has a yield light. But I'm in the turning lane. But you have to know that these cars here have the straightaway if they're going straight. So regardless if your light is green or not, they have the straightaway, so they go first, and then you go after all of those cars pass. If you have a green yield light, that's a totally different thing. That's your way. It's your turn to go. It's a green yield light. Boom. Another thing is you have to pay attention to the roads. There's lines on the roads. When you are on a highway, you have certain lanes. Some lanes sometimes merge to other. They sometimes open up. They also have the side roads where you can pull over at. When you're on a one way, like on a access road, not on an actual highway, but on an access road, you have one ways. You have ways where cars go both ways, where you can go up. Y'all on the same side of the road, but you have two different lanes, and it's not a one way. So one car's going this way, one car's going this way. You have to pay attention to the roads because the line in the road, the lines in the roads are what tell you, okay, well, this is a one way, you can drive in both lanes, or no, this is you have to go drive in this lane, just drive this lane. when there are two cars that are driving opposite ways but on the same access road, you will see two double yellow lines or two double white lines. If there's only one line in the middle of that road, majority of the time, or when it's a dotted line actually, when it's a dotted solid line one, that means both cars, boom, both cars, you have both lanes to ride in. But when there's a double white lane or double yellow lane, you have to know that you're not able to use both of those lanes because one of those lanes go this way and one lane goes that way. So they're two separate, you have to know the roads. You have to know the roads. So it's not all about operating the car, it's more so learning the roads, learning the signs, and learning the stoplights. You also can't always expect people to know how to drive. My mom always used to tell me you have to drive for some people, so you have to be really, really careful when driving and using your signal lights. And you have to use them like a feet before you get to where you're 1 foot before you get to where you're turning at, etc. So people won't hit you from the back. And so my way would be of teaching anybody